Bellator 285, Henderson versus Queally. Most confident picks to least confident picks. If you've watched any Bellator card, you know there are some huge betting favorites out there that, of course, I'm going to have pretty high on my confidence list. I mean, even on this card alone, we got a minus 750, a minus 550, a minus 700 right there. We got a minus 450, a minus 400, another minus 400, another minus 400, and a minus 290. All the other fights are inside of that minus 200 range. But that was about half of the card that is more than a 2-to-1 favorite. Most of them about 4, 5, 6, even 7-to-1 favorites over their opponents, which is just absolutely insane in my opinion. But we are going to be putting these bad boys into a Google document, giving you my comments and my thoughts on who should be the most confident, who should be the least confident out of every single fighter on this Bellator card. So let's copy and paste right here, and let's put them in order of most confident to least confident. Number 1 on this entire list is going to have to be the man, the myth, the legend, Yoel, the soldier of God, Romero. I think he goes out there and just absolutely dominates this fight. It's too easy of a prediction, in my opinion. Yoel Romero, number 1. Number 2 is going to be Ciaran Clark at number 2. It's just, come on, it's Ciaran Clark. He's going to take the fight down and absolutely dominate. Number 3 is where it gets a little bit interesting. I would like to say either Maz Burnell, Queally, Brett Johns, or Carl Albrechtsen, but I'm going to go Queally for number 3, most confident on this card. Then after that one, we're going to go with Carl Albrechtsen at number, I believe, 4 so far on the confidence rating. And then after Carl Albrechtsen's, where it starts to get a little bit tricky. Now it's between either Brett Johns and Mads Burnell. That's a tough one. You know, we'll go Mads Burnell on that one. We'll go Mads Burnell. Mads Burnell will be the next one. That's not how I wanted it to be. All right, there you go. Mads Burnell. Then we have, of course, Brett Johns, as I just told you guys. And then after Brett Johns, I'm going to say it right now, after Brett Johns, it starts to get very, very hard to distinguish who I'm more confident in and who I'm not as confident in, because these are all of the confident picks right here. I can kind of just separate them right now because they are the confident picks. Yoel Romero, Ciaran Clark, Queally, Carl Albrechtsen, Mads Burnell, and Pedro Carvalho are all going to be confident picks for this card. And then everyone else is, well, they're not going to be confident picks, to be quite honest with you, because they could easily go out there and lose their fights, including definitely Benson Henderson, given how old he is, Diana Silva, that's a 50-50, Dante Shiro could get finished, Luca's got some finishing ability, so there's a lot of close ones on here, but I'm going to have Kenny Makanakanoa as my number 1 not confident pick on this card. We'll put him right there. Then we're going to go with Brian Moore after that to be our second most confident, not confident pick of the card. After those two, it's going to be tough right now. Jordan Barton, possibly. It'll be between Jordan Barton and Dante Shiro, and I'm leaning towards Jordan Barton here. I'm going to lean towards Jordan Barton. Let's put him right there. After Jordan Barton, it's going to have to be Dante Shiro. Then it'll be Benson Henderson after that. All right, Dante Shiro. Boom. Then it'll be Benson Henderson. Boom. Then it'll be Diana Silva. Boom. But behind Georgia Karakanyan. Let's do it like that. And then we got, of course, Georgie Karakanyan winning that fight. So that is the order that I'm going to have. Yoel Romero, Ciaran Clark, Queally, Carl Albrechtsen, Mads Burnell, Brett Johns as my confident picks. Kenny Makanakanoa, Brian Moore, Jordan Barton, Dante Shiro. And those are going to be my slightly confident picks. Slightly confident picks. And then these ones are just going to be slight leans. I have no semblance of confidence on any of the fighters down below on this list. Now, for the confidence percentages, we usually do these on UFC full card predictions, but we'll do it for Bellator as well. We'll go 90% for Yoel Romero. We'll go 89% for Ciaran Clark. Queally. We'll go a solid 85% for Queally. Carl Albrechtsen. We'll go a solid, a little bit lower than that, not much though, at 83. I don't know why it's so big in the fonts, but 83%. This one is where it's going to get a little bit lower. 75% for Mads Burnell. Brett Johns will go at him at 72.5%. And we go on to the slightly confident picks. These ones are usually down in the 60 percentiles. So we'll have him at 69%. Don't laugh. Brian Moore, we'll have him at 67% confidence. Jordan Barton, we'll have him at 66% confidence. Dante Shiro, just a little bit less at 65%. Benson Henderson, this dude's going to be at a solid 58%, pretty low on the confidence list. Georgi Karakanyan going to be down at 54%. And then Diana Silva's barely going to be a slight lean at 52%. So those are my most confident picks to least confident picks, as my confident picks are Brett Johns at 72.5%, Mads Burnell at 75%, Carl Albrechtsen at 83%, Queally at 85%, Ciaran Clark at 89%, Yoel Romero at 90%. Slightly confidence, we got Kenny Makanakanoa at 69, Brian Moore at 67, Jordan Barton at 66, Dante Shiro at 65, Benson Henderson at 58, Georgi Karakanyan at 54, and Diana Silva at 52%. Those are my most confidence to least confidence. Put your confident picks down below in the comment section. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure to subscribe for more Bellator predictions, more Bellator confident picks, UFC predictions, MMA news, and all that good stuff. Subscribe down below, and we'll see you in the next one.